Mm-mm-mm. I'm missing my intro music. I was gonna have some Pico Labs in there for my intro music. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. It's been a while since I've been on. So, for all my aliens, apes out, and zombies that are out there that are watching, get some tunes going here. All right. Well, that was doubled up and not sounding too great, but no, it is sounding great. Getting back on this live action. So you need a filter just like this. You can come and join the Novoverse real quick just by hopping in my Discord. And in there, you'll find Beskar that will suit all your filter needs. And you can get in there real quick right there at cryptonovo.io. And you also can follow this again on any type of playback you need will be on YouTube, so you can check out all the past videos. If you want to watch live as well, live and direct streaming on Twitch. We were supposed to have bitlectro Labs come on and Jason, but they're having some difficulties of getting him on right now because he is having some technical difficulties. But you know who is not having any technical difficulties is my good friend JRR Token, who's going to be boom.
Hey, I really have any
Hey,
technical problems. It's a gift. What's up? What's
nothing much.
happening?
So we were gonna be jamming with some new stuff from our
Word.
friends, but you're gonna reschedule for tomorrow. Some technical difficulties on his side. So we're gonna re-jam. And you know what? I like what I'm seeing with what they're doing is really doing their promotion. They're getting out on the circuit. We know the Dreamers are coming. Love the shifty eyes on that one. We know the Dreamers are coming here, but just I love how they're getting around to like everyone out in the community and just getting to see everyone out there. We have a Twitch live broadcast there from being bot. You have happening meow, is there on talking live with Spencer, which is just awesome. I love that. Happening meow. Come on, meow.
Right meow. Right meow.
And going live with Hunter, which is awesome. So just go on and on where they're making the circuits because they have something very big coming up with their Dreamers coming out, and this is going to be kind of like a live action game, which I think is going to be super cool to play. And we're seeing a lot more of
So
these
excited.
NFTs going in that space. So, Doc, tell us what you know right about with what these Dreamers got going on.
Yeah, so they're gonna have a well, first of all, I'm so pumped because as you know, I got in DreamLoops when they first dropped and just love the whole project, the aesthetic. Got a bunch of cassette tapes. Never got a vinyl, although I should probably try to snipe one of those. I'm sure that's possible. But such awesome art and original music. We've dabbled with using it for the show intro outros. I've used it for NFT collaboration. It's like amazing utility, and now the Dreamers are that next phase. So you get to, um, well, I get to get pre-sale, and I'm also getting airdropped. So they really did, which is the thing to do, is honor your original community investors that got in early and believed in the whole project, and lo and behold, you get rewarded. So totally worth it. And yeah, nice
Yeah, I
0.14.
feel I
That's
feel
pretty
good
cool.
getting moved to the front of the line. It always feels good, being rewarded with it. And for maybe the viewers looking at home, I mean, what they presented to their buyers was with first of all with Dream Loops, you get the song, you own the music to it. And I was kind of jealous when you first got in on it.
You FOMO'd.
Yeah, and I FOMO'd, and I waited a little bit, and I was able to finally come back in and finally get something. And it was my Dream Loops. And when I minted it, I was so super lucky to be able to get myself into two tapes, which was just super wicked and super fun. And it was really nice
Oh
to
my god, the
see.
opening, that was such a fun time with them because you just got awesome rare versions of those great unlockables with the cassette tapes. Just your luck as usual, but that was fun. We
Right?
were, the opening sequence for when you reveal them is like so 90s awesome vaporwave.
Yeah, it was definitely epic, an epic time. So I got to take a screenshot of something for later. I'm going to present.
Oh, we, what was
It,
that?
it's not you, unfortunately. But I was and now it was cool to have like an intro outro music to which me, meaning to say I actually should probably get that lined up for when it's time to outro at the end of the show.
Outro your intros.
So those are two of the three we have, and then we also have the Mahu Punk there, which we have the song connected to as well, which is even an extra layer of fun. And here's an extra layer of fun right here is Ethereum. Oh, crushing it right now.
Yeah.
$3,641 right here. Woo! And I just like to see how that will play into comparison with, how it will work in the NFT market. Are people going to start taking the money out of the market to, take the profits, I guess, in Ethereum? Because I would imagine a lot of people are in profits in Ethereum. If you look at the chart, not
Mhm.
too many people. If you look at the yearly right now, and it's right there, only the people above that line who bought it like 35 or above, pretty much whoever's buying right now are the only ones that aren't really in the profits. So none of this is financial advice. This is
I
an
I
observation.
know I have a friend who's like, "Oh, do I wanna get into NFTs?" I'm like, "Not this second, maybe. I don't know." It's
Yeah,
like,
and then unfortunately, if you wait too long, you might be sitting on your hands with no Ethereum either. So it's a give take here. So I like checking out those charts. And another one that we have here is Wizard Skulls coming back around again. You and
oh, yes.
we were talking about one of your figgity favorites, and right here we have the Diggity Diaper Dogs. This is regular diaper dogs right here. But
Yep.
tell us a little bit about these guys because I know that you have been talking about them when I first met you months ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna tell the Diaper Dog squad right now. Um, this is so much fun. This is like my favorite story right now. So it's what an underdog story. So and I talked to Wizard Skull today. I hope I could get him on the show. That would be so amazing. So way back in March, um, as you people on the show know, like I love artists, I love street art. I've always been into art, and one of my passions is collecting real art. Uh, well, not real art, it's all real art, but I like collecting art from artists I followed previously, where I couldn't necessarily easily own it, or maybe it was something that was just like not, um, available. So, oh, that's really cool. This is the exclusive one. That's so dope. This is like a very one of a kind, hand drawn, rare dog he just made. So, anyway, Wizard
Yeah, we
Skull's
had a
an
hard time like tangibly owning something of like one of your favorite artists. Like if you saw street
yeah.
art and you saw graffiti on the wall, like how do you bring that home? Like you could take a picture of it and own it for yourself.
That's about it. But you can't own it unless you steal the building, and then that's not going to happen either.
So you reached out to the
Oh,
Wizard Skull himself.
so yeah, anyway, I was following him for a long time on Instagram, and he in March posted, "Okay, I'm dropping this NFT project called Diaper Dogs," and I'm like, "Wow, uh, I'm in." Kind of weird. It's a bunch of baby dogs in diapers. Some have poo poo, some have pee pee. They're all adorable and they're awesome. And I grabbed 5 of them, and I'm like, this is awesome. And I'm pretty sure I grabbed 5 of the rarest ones or some of the rarest, which was awesome. And then that was it. That was it. I was like one of the only ones. A couple of maybe 2 other people bought one here or there, but it
I
was
did. I know
not
I didn't.
it
I know I
it
didn't.
it it was not moving. For I don't
Speaking of moving, I was going to say even the second time around because he had a second release with movement, and I still didn't
animated
buy on
ones.
that.
Yeah, he dropped special
Right.
limited edition animated ones, and it was like me and uh, Killer Acid, who was getting a couple bought one off of me as well. I'm like, that's awesome. Another one of my favorite artists. And like all of a sudden last week, boom, he puts up a notice like all of a sudden these things are picking up steam off on and he's getting OpenSea alerts. that sold, sold, sold. So there was a trigger effect right there, kaboom, where in like 12 hours, maybe less, I don't even remember. It was like a whirlwind. It was so exciting. They just all went, all of them sold. And the funny thing was is that there was no community necessarily at all. And over literally overnight, people are like, "Where's the Discord? The Discord link doesn't even work in OpenSea." And lo and behold, he ended up fixing it. People got in, and the community presented itself and immediately grew. And now this Discord is an amazing, grassroots movement of these diaper dogs. And as Wizard Skull will, it will tell everyone he's an artist. He's not a technical guy. He doesn't, it's not really in the weeds on NFT smart contracts. And when you look at this, and I bet everyone looking at this is going to say, what an interesting generative project. Guess what?
Wrong.
This isn't a generative project. Wizard Skull is a mad genius. These are all handmade. Every single one is a handmade creation by the artist Wizard Skull. And people even now don't get that. This isn't like running a program with a couple traits and then out it comes. He made every single one. He gave the traits and properties to every single one. This is manual labor. This is manual labor. I love some people in here rocking these since March. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So I passed that
Some
twice.
OG NFTs and then luckily somebody bought an animated one off me, which I bought for 0.05 ETH, and it was sold for 1.45 ETH. Made my day, and obviously thrilled for Wizard Skull, the artist, getting the attention that is so well deserved for these. And they're out there, and it's in a very nice spread amount. There is already a lot of conversation about what's happening with the next phase, which is going to will be an actual generative project. But if you go in the Discord, you could start seeing previews of um, dog daddies, which is basically the diaper dogs all grown up, and they look incredible. And it's really going to be a fun ride. So um, definitely check out Diaper Dogs. I would love, love, love to get Wizard Skull, if you're listening, on the show. I think it would be so much fun. He's such a funny guy. He actually could be a great actor one day, as well as as well as a fantastic artist who does so many other stuff. So definitely check him out on Instagram, Twitter. Check out the Discord. Diaper Dogs are here. They're fun. They're awesome. They're all handmade pieces of art, and there is a lot more to come. So get in with the dogs.
I did, and which I did. I did get in with the diaper dogs, and can't even. I was actually just trying to look them up there on the side. That's why I wasn't talking much.
We got a whale watching. We got a whale watching the diaper. He's got 26 diaper dogs, and he did claim he did get the hidden poo poo and hidden pee pee ones. There's a lot of hidden traits where the pee and poop are
Well, you
leaking,
got
and
some full diaper
oh
action there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
There's naked ones. There's all these amazing traits. So like the community is really fun, and just a great bunch of people got it really up and running. It was so cool to watch. In like 12 hours, this project went from like I don't know what to an explosion, which is so much fun.
Where
Yeah.
did you hear about him on the Discord in Larva Labs? There is that where you heard about the diaper dogs? Replying to.
Not me. I specifically found them diaper dogs because I've been following Wizard Skull for years, and a huge fan. And so I was looking for an artist that I followed. I'm like, oh, finally, somebody's doing an NFT project that I like, love. Let's go. And that's all it took for me. But it was definitely interesting to see it not do a thing since March and then explode overnight. Yeah. I think it's in the chat too. I think that was the trigger of the snowball effect, as usual. Justin Aversano sold it to or Wizard and that was Killer Acid bought it off of Justin Aversano, and there you go. It was that picked up that picked up the triggered the alarms in the degen circles, and they went nuts. The dogs went the dogs went crazy.
The dogs went crazy, and you know what? Tell us a little bit about how people think these are like an OG project. You know, it's made these were created in March, right? Judging by this
Yeah.
right
It
here.
was, yes, it was absolutely created in March, and uh, it was back then an early it was a very early, and considering Wizard Skull, is not that technical, the fact that he was able to do this, and make this collection that early and just be this cool is like miraculous,
Handmade,
especially when you
yeah.
understand like
Opening date, this was 3/11, go figure. March 11th is when this thing dropped. So, we're before you know it, this thing will be a year old. And if you are in the crypto space, you're in the NFT space. Um, Yep, like you say, we actually put a 7 on it, just like dog years. So,
yeah,
1 year is actually
exactly.
7 years. So this thing's almost 7 years old right now. So you got the timing right on that. So you might as well, been so far ahead of the game. So, I mean, did you have to dig through each one of the attribute classes? Did you have to dig through each one of the
I
diapers to find the hidden poopies and peepees?
There's a whole bunch of people did. People were making spreadsheets, similar to like the atom bomb madness. People just went digging through everything. Now, there certainly are, as you saw, traits and properties, but I also did a lot of manual digging because at the time I had the time. There wasn't like, these when there's a drop and there's like, you got to basically grab anything you can if you can grab anything. So oh, those good old days when it was slow and gas was low and
Nobody knew what anything was. Now
nobody
I'm
knew
looking right
anything.
here. I'm looking right here, and within the last day, they had 12 of them sell. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, every other
It's
hour,
yeah,
one's selling.
it's definitely like, on it's evolving as we speak. And again, like it had that amazing 48-hour explosive run. Everything went, people went nuts. But now we are really focusing now on building out like a community, which is wonderful and really cool people. It's like chill, it's fun, and super positive. And now we're just all figuring out like, great, how do we help grow the community and prepare for like the next project? Of course, we're hoping that early investors of Diaper Dogs or get some unique perk, but that's TBD for all the details. But again, come join the if you come join the Diaper Dog Discord, um, you could come and hang out, participate, and give us suggestions. A very open community.
The Diggity Diaper Dog community right
Mhm,
there. How
that's
about a
right.
little bit Atom Bomb action? I can't, unfortunately, I can't bring up that Instagram because
Really? Oh, okay.
just because of the account that it's on. So,
No worries. And I'm sure if you go to the Twitter though for Atom Bomb, they were posting some stuff. So, uh, the what a great project overall, like, and how an NFT project should be run and managed, and have like very thoughtful roadmap. So they have delivered in my opinion, every step of the way from the beginning of this project to now, and especially what happened over the weekend.
and you know what?
So,
I was a little.
mhm.
I'll admit, I was a little hesitant because I like you had a stamp, correct? You have a stamp. You have a stamp on one of your.
I have a green stamp on one of mine, which is very lucked out there, and that gave me my first perk.
Yes. And the reason I was hesitant because I didn't know what direction they're going to go with it. And after I saw the access that you got behind the already established community, I mean, that's why you're probably seeing. I think we probably had a little uptick there in the sales, just
Mhm.
because of all that news that was happening there.
Well, it's critical, and like so anyway, they were just played the game right. It was all about the art. They let people. They didn't reveal the metadata for a long time since they did the actual. You had these bombs for a period of time unrevealed, then you got to reveal them, and everyone freaked out for a couple weeks about what these is. What is the rare ones? People again started making their own. Mapping it all out manually. I got invited to a couple of like sub bomb groups, because of the unique bombs that I had, they created their own micro community just to get together,
A
which
sub
was
bomb group. I love it.
it's insane. And then they revealed the actual metadata and the rarity tools and everything else. So I came out very well. I got a double trouble. I got a sticker. Some
I got see. I didn't even know this. I'm
ra-
so far behind right here. I got a devil
oh
ad right
boy.
here. I have one of those.
And yeah, you got a lot of great ones. So, they started already. You could go claim. I hope everyone did it. I think today was the last day. So if you haven't, go to the Atom Bomb Discord, go to the forum, and oh, there's a great roadmap right there. It'll tell you everything that they have done. I could just run through the list right now. They put it right there for you. So you could go and claim your free T-shirt as an Atom Bomb holder. You can go get a free hundreds Atom Bomb Squad T-shirt. So today is the last day to do that. So hurry before they close that form. But free T-shirt from the hundreds. Why would you not want that? Now, if you look in the middle section here, you there right where it says free T-shirt for bomb holders, one per wallet. And then you have the family style pre-party and family style food festival. So the hundreds has been putting on this amazing festival called Family Style, and they do this like cool event annually. I believe hopefully they're going to do something on the East Coast, so that's where I am at, so I could join. But it's a food festival plus art festival and fashion festival. They have special drops. They collab with the special restaurateurs and chefs and food trucks to like make really amazing collab fashion. But of course, the newest thing this year was the Atom Bomb Squad. So they allowed anybody with a sticker on their Atom Bomb to get general access. And I think it was like if you have a blue or a red sticker, or a blue sticker, maybe it's blue sticker, you get VIP. Which is like a whole bunch of great stuff. So either way, if you have a sticker on your Atom Bomb, you're getting free access to this real life event, which is amazing. And then they were giving people perks. So I claimed mine, gave it to a buddy out in LA so he could attend. But I think that's a great thing. And if you look on their Instagram and the Twitter, you could see the community getting together in the real world. It's so much fun. Everyone's having a great time. You get this great perks. You get bomb stickers. You get just a whole bunch of stuff. And it's not. That's just the beginning. Like literally just the beginning. And so these are the types of experiences. It's on the roadmap is doing an East Coast event. I'll be there, and a whole bunch of other stuff they're coming out with, like artist clubs. See on the bottom, you even have a zombie. You have a zombie Atom, and you're gonna get this like Mike Shinoda Deadhead airdrop because you own a zombie head. Um,
Really?
yeah, man, everyone's gonna. Well, I don't know about everyone, but I think everyone who has a holder, you get a level of perks, and then there's certainly awarding perks for certain things, as they promised from the beginning. So the promises are being delivered, which is really great to see. And the promise of a contract, of a smart contract that allows you to own something, to have access and utility. This is like an amazing example and really setting the benchmark for that. As they blend digital and real world experiences. So excited to see what
You're getting
happened,
that
and it's like
you're getting that
paid off.
you're getting that metaphysical there. The bomb blew up and it's a explosion of success.
Yeah, good way to put it. Um, you have a zombie in here somewhere, so I think you definitely would get that special drop and a whole bunch of. There it is. There we go. You got a whole bunch of. We get you. I think one night we'll just have to go through all these and then go through the metadata, and that again, it tells you now. Like that's the difference. This isn't just like zombie trait. If you look in the description, every single description tells you what's about the bomb and what's about the background with the story. It has the full story, so you could truly appreciate what this means. And then not only that, you'll be able to access airdrops and other special things. So they're
So
killing it right now. This is like a North
token
Star.
did you know the background, that black and white background, if you look at it closely, it's actually the skyline of New York. And if it's flipped upside down, it looks the same thing upside down.
Crazy.
There's the fact knowledge bomb that you guys needed right there for you.
Dope.
And hey, thanks for letting me know about the t-shirt, because I just signed up for the t-shirt. They extended the t-shirt opening
Huh.
until Friday the
Great.
15th. So they
Great.
gave me 2 more days on it. I was actually doing that in the back end on a Discord, and honestly, it was 5 questions. And
That's all
is your
they need.
wallet, your shirt size, where you want to get this bad boy delivered, and your email address, and that's it. So if you want some free gear, that's right there. Oh, and actually, it asked if I had one of those handy dandy little stamps up there in the corner, which I do have a red one. So yippity skippity, I got a red one, and we'll see what kind of access that gives me. But you know what? I was a big fan of this. I saw the Sublime ones, and I bought those secondary market because you know what? I always wanted a Sublime shirt from like in concert. This might be the closest I can come to it, because you know what they did with the work with Sublime and the parody from like 1992, the album of
Yeah,
40 ounces of freedom.
I know you love that. It's so great. I'm glad you got it. And who knows what that'll Sublime Access utility that will open for you down the road. So
Hey man, if
super
I just got
cool.
a free Sublime T-shirt out of it, I'd be happy as heck to sport that thing. I'll sport that thing on the show if they allow me to, and I would love to, have something like that in the apparel collection. That's for sure.
It's all happening, dude. So it's great. Um,
All right,
oh
Doc. I
man,
think we should just wrap it up now, because I'm
sure.
going to try to get back on with the Dreamers. Hopefully, will be coming tomorrow. I also want to keep an eye on what's happening with the Ethereum price here. Look, it keeps going up, and I also
Go,
want to
go, go.
I also want to keep an eye on how that correlates with with our favorite NFTs, with all NFTs for that matter. Um, so with that being said, where's your face in all this? Where's there you are? Is there anything else you want to talk about? Is there anything else that's going on?
Oh, well, that right there, the part of the Last Slice Collective, again, my number one most precious NFT of all, the best access I've ever
Precious.
gotten.
That's like the ring behind you. The ring that's right behind you is like the
Yeah,
same way
it's
you talk
basically
about.
has the same power.
That's actually
One,
probably that's probably one of my biggest regrets, is not having access to that. And I knew when I
well,
was looking at it, it was it was one of those things that is just cool as hell, man.
yeah, well, the funny thing is that it's like one of the least traded items because people hold on to it dearly because it provides so much access. And just found out today, this Sunday, they're going to be opening up sales for a new drop of D slices. So we're looking to welcome 50 new Slice members to this amazing collective. This is a collective of the best metaverse developers, NFT smart contract developers, artists, 3D artists. Uh, it's just the knowledge base in there is uh, unbelievable, and it's a whole mix of different backgrounds, diversities. It's a global group. We're from all different time zones, and we're actually creating amazing work together, but having also an amazing time. It's a loving community where we actively get together. We share everything about except your real name, and but it's just wild. And if you're interested in getting deeper into the NFT space and like getting your hands dirty, but you want an education, I would highly recommend grabbing a Last Slice. Price is still being determined right now amongst the community members, but there will be 50 slices dropped on Sunday. And so if you've ever desired to get in and been waiting, this is going to be your chance. And they're also doing a pretty sweet wearable drop. You'll get a whole the classic samurai pizza outfit, head to toe, and in a special edition color for this drop. So
I
Stay
mean,
tuned Sunday.
that's a pretty large flex just alone that let alone, you see, I know that notice that when I walk around in D-land and just how sleek it looks and I know who they are right away. It's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. You see that outfit? They're slicers. They're friendly. Don't let the samurai sword, samurai outfit fool you. It's just pizza they're cooking up. So that's not blood. That's sauce. It's all
That's
good.
sauce. There we go. We're gonna dish
But
up some outro music here with our friends from DreamLoops, and
great jams.
hopefully we'll get DreamLoops on tomorrow. I know that you have an obligation tomorrow, but we can still
Yeah.
come. We can still talk some Dreamers. We can still talk some NFTs. See if we can double dip or if we can't. And JRR token, it's good. Getting back is good. Actually, meeting,
Yeah, it's
getting
been a
this
while. I feel like it's been a
live
while since we've been
action
live
while I was out
again.
in New York. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
when we
about
met
it,
up
my
live,
friend.
that was the best thing. For the first time ever, we got to meet up last week live and in the flesh, and it was so much fun. And it's about time.
And we're gonna have to do that again pretty soon at um, out in New York again for
Yep.
NFT NYC, which I super can't wait for. Um, all right, well that's JR Token. I'm Crypto Novo, and I'm just gonna say, stay positive and love life.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.